Yo, what is up, guys? It is Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, back again today with another fantasy football video. Today's video is quarterback streams for week 3, which pretty much what that means is guys are going to be picking up off the waiver wire because your quarterback either sucks ass or is Cam Newton and is in a walking boot. So before I start the video, I'd like to ask you, could please go down below and click that subscribe button, because not only is it going to help me, it's also going to help you guys, because I'm going to help you guys dominate every single week of your fantasy football season. I produce videos every single day. There's going to be multiple videos coming out every single day. I'll live stream tonight as you're watching this, as well as one on Sunday. So there's a lot of content. You got to make sure you click that subscribe button. So let's get right into the video. Now, the first guy we're going to be talking about is Josh Allen. Now, I know 63% ownership percentage in Yahoo is a lot, but what that tells me is that he's not owned in a lot of spots. In NFL, ESPN, probably slightly different. Josh Allen may be available in your league if you're in a 10 or 12 team league. Now, he's playing the Bengals this week. The Bengals allowed 21 points week 1 going up against the Seattle Seahawks. Week 2, they allowed 41 points going up against the San Francisco 49ers. So what that tells me is that the Bengals defense is not all that good, and Josh Allen will have the opportunity to have a great game this week. Now, his stats. Week 1 play up against the Jets. Josh Allen went 254 passing yards for 1 touchdown and 2 picks, as well as 38 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. So 2 combined touchdowns, 2 picks, 254 yards, 38 rush yards. Pretty solid game going up against a good Jets defense. Now, the Jets defense did not look great last week, but that was before they dealt with a few injuries. Week 2, last week, they played against the Giants. 253 passing yards for 1 touchdown, 0 picks, and 21 rush yards, and a rushing touchdown. So he has 4 total touchdowns, 2 picks. Pretty solid for Josh Allen. I think this week, going up against the Bengals, who allow a lot of points, Josh Allen should be your number 1 stream of the week. This is in order of importance. I think he would be number 1 for me. Number 2 is famous Jameis, 66% ownership in Yahoo. A lot of teams rage drop Jameis. After week 1, after he played like shit and threw 3 picks against the 49ers, people got pissed off and they dropped him. I think he's still available in a lot of leagues, and I'd be confident getting him this week. He is 66% ownership percentage. Like I said, he's playing the New York Football Giants this week. Week 1, they allowed 35 points going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Week 2, 28 points to Josh Allen and the Bills. So he had a poor start to the season, but I think he's going to get better, and he did get better last week. Week 1 against the 49ers defense, 194 yards for 1 tutty with 3 picks and only 13 rush yards. The 3 picks is what killed him. He had multiple opportunities to score. He threw 2 touchdowns to Cameron Brate that got called back. I think that he is obviously going to keep continuing to get better as the season goes on. Week 2 against the Panthers, at the Panthers, 208 yards on Thursday night for 1 touchdown with 0 picks and 9 rush yards. He played a lot better week number 2. Now, I think that week 3, going up against the Giants, this is an ideal matchup, so I would be comfortable starting him this week. Now, the final stream of the week is Matthew Stafford, 49% ownership. Now, Matt Stafford is on the Detroit Lions, as you should know. He's one of those guys that's been in the NFL for a while. You probably know who he is. Going up against the Eagles this week. Now, week 1, the Eagles allowed 27 points going up against the Washington Redskins. Week 2, they allowed 24 points going up against, obviously, the Eagles did not play the Eagles. They played the Falcons last week. I'm so sorry about that graphic. The stats for Matty Snapback. So I think, well, actually, before I say that, the Eagles have a okay defense. Now, that obviously has an impact on the game. If they were shutting teams down, that wouldn't start Matt Stafford, but they're allowing a decent amount of yards to the quarterback. Now, last week, Matt Ryan played pretty good. He did throw 3 picks, but he was making a lot of dumb decisions. I think Matt Stafford is not going to make those stupid decisions that cost Matt Ryan last week to have a great game. Now, week 1, Matt Stafford threw 385 passing yards for 3 touchdowns against the Cardinals with 22 rush yards. Not really too important. Week 2, Chargers played against the Chargers. 245 passing yards for 2 touchdowns and 2 picks with 13 rush yards. They really choked this game against the Chargers, but they still ended up winning. 2 picks, not ideal, but I think he's looking for a bounce back this week against the Eagles that will allow him to throw the ball on them. So I do like Matt Stafford this week. So thank you guys all for watching. If you did end up at any point enjoying, have a chuckle, be like, holy shit, this was amazing, click that subscribe button. If you hated it, click the dislike button. That's fine with me. Have a great goddamn day. I love y'all. Goodbye.